All right, welcome. Good to see you guys. As you can see, we're using our commas and our bow staff. So first off, we're gonna use our commas first. So you can just set your bow staff off to the side. We'll get back to that here in just a second. All right. So before we get started today, I just wanted to kind of talk about weapons in general. All right, it's probably just been a little while since we kind of gone over everything. So we have 4 different weapons that we usually do at personal tiered martial arts. We have our commas, we have our bow staff, we have our nunchucks, and we have our eskrima sticks. And then as you get into black belt, sometimes we do some other weapons as well. But it doesn't matter what weapon you're doing. It doesn't matter what kind, what type. You guys have some rules that you need to follow with your weapons. All right. Rule number 1, respect your weapon. All right. You want to treat it with the same respect you would as a real weapon. All right. Now, I say real weapon. Now, some of your weapons are very real. Okay. Like your eskrima sticks, those are super real. Some of you have some real nunchucks, things like that. Your commas. Now, most of you, at least I hope all of you, don't have sharp commas, all right? But even so, I do want to pretend like these are sharp. So today, as we're going through, I don't want to see anybody grabbing the blades, especially not putting your fingers in the holes and spinning them around, things like that. We want to treat our weapons like they are the real thing, all right? Just we've had some people that have kind of played around with weapons and maybe not treated them with the most respect, and then someday maybe they decided to get a real weapon. And I don't know, if you decided to get a sharp weapon someday when you're a black belt, then if you practice bad habits, you might end up slicing your fingers. So we've got some people that even did swords and they practiced the wrong way with swords, and then all of a sudden they got a real one in their hands and slice, and bad things happen. So we want to make sure whatever weapon you're doing, you're treating with respect, and you want to maintain your weapons too. Okay, we shouldn't be like going crazy, throwing them on the ground, never just dropping my weapons. Sometimes we are going to do some acrobatics and spins and things like that with your weapons, and you're doing your best not to drop them, but it does happen. That's okay, and that's why they are a practice weapon. But I should never be throwing them on purpose on the floor and things like that. All right, so just wanted to go over that before we get started. You guys go to attention, say yes, sir. Bow, courtesy. Hands behind your back. Man, I'm trying to end class already. That was a fast class. Go to position, sir. Student creed number 1. I develop myself physically and mentally based on the spirit of personal achievement. Number 2, I will only fight to defend my life and the lives of others. Number 3, I achieve my fullest potential, developing knowledge, honesty, and strength. And what you go? Black belt, excellent, sir. And attention. Bow, courtesy. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started today with your commas. First off, though, I think, I cannot talk today, guys. I'm blaming Maddie. It's all Maddie's fault today. Hi, Maddie. All right, let's go ahead and start with some cuts. We're going to do our Z cuts today. So last week we worked a little bit on our 7 cuts. So Z cut goes across. It goes to the angle, and then it goes back across right here. So I'm doing a 1, 2, 3. Now you can go either way. You can go across this way and back down, or you can go across this way. I'm not too picky, but I want you warming up with your Z cuts, one hand and the other hand. Go ahead, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Do a little zigzag with it. 1, 2, 3. You just got to remember that the inside of the blade is leading. That's the one slicing. As always, I like imagining fruits. You're a fruit ninja right now with your commas. Slicing the fruit in half, slicing it in half, slicing it again. 1, 2, 3. Or maybe it's one banana and you're cutting it 3 times in the air super fast. Whatever it is, keep going just a little longer. Let's see some good clean cuts. If I just go like this, nothing happened, right? You gotta slice, 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 slice. 1, 2, 3, 3 distinct cuts. Make them snappy. You should almost hear your comma go through the air every single time. That's your goal. Just trying to make it sing, get that little swoosh sound. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And time right there. All right, good. Now let's invert your commas today. We're going to do a little bit of upside down work today. So thumbs are on the top side, or sorry, on the bottom side of your comma, blades down. We're going to do our Z cuts again, but now you're going across. You got to flip it up, down, and then flip it back over again, across. All right, so just again, make sure the blade is leading. Go ahead, go. Going across, down, across, across, down, across. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, there you go. There you go. This one should almost feel a little more natural, actually. Just boom, hooking across. It's almost like you're throwing a hook punch, but you got your comma all the way out there. Boom, boom, boom. I love inversion with commas. It's a lot of fun. Really cool moves you can do. All right, and time. Next one. Just practicing going straight up with your comma. So I'm going as hard as I can. This one's hard to make the whoosh sound, but I'm still flicking it up. Flick up, I flick up. Go ahead, just switching back and forth with your hands. Doing a little comma warm up here. 1, 2, 1, 2. And I'm still trying to chamber one hand on my ribs if you can. I know it's a little hard to remember sometimes, especially when they're upside down, when I'm pulling it into my rib. The other one's going up right there. Keep going. 1, 2, 1, 2. And now turn it to sideways. 2, 1, 2. Keep going. Hooking it across. Hooking it across. Remember, 1 comma pulls in, 1 comma goes out. 1, 2, 1. And now going across. So you're doing that angle cut, angle cut, angle cut. Boom, boom. There you go. Keep going across and across and across and across and across. Good. Almost done. And 3 and 2 and 1. And now flip 1 comma up and 1 comma upside down. All right, so 1 is up, 1 is down. You're going to still be working on yours. Let's actually go to 7 cuts now. So we're going to do 7 cuts. And then don't forget, when it's upside down, I do an upside down 7. All right, really easy to remember, right? Upside down is upside down 7. So do a 7 cut, and then across 7 cut. Draw on the number 7. Draw on an upside down 7. Good. Keep going. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Should kind of feel cool. One's going across and down. The other one's just doing the mirror image of it. 1, 2 across. 1, 2. 1, 2, and switch other side. Other one is up, other one is down. Keep doing those 7 cuts. Cross, flip it, down. Cross, down. Cross, flip, down. Cross, down. 1, 2, 1, and 2, and 1, and 2. Here we go. Almost finished. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right. Good. Yeah, last thing today, we're going to do some hand rolls, kind of warming up those wrists. You already know how to do it. You're doing both, backwards, forwards, maybe 1 forward, 1 backwards. All right. If you don't know how to do it, you're watching right here. I'm going to take my comma. I'm going to let it fall forward and to the side of my hand. All right, so it's going to go like this. I'm drawing a circle with your comma. You can even just start off doing a big circle with your comma, and you make it smaller and smaller until it's just your wrist going. And then as it goes down, you open your hand up. That lets it fall all the way down, and it goes all the way back up. Down and up, down and up. Just a little circle right there. And the same for backwards, except for I'm just going to start big circles here, and then swinging around until there's a little fast one. And you're trying to be really quick with it, like you're just catching it. All right, keep going just a little bit more. 10 more seconds of rolls. Looking pretty good today. Not too bad, not too bad. All right. And go ahead, flip your comma upside down. Now, something cool today that I'm going to show you how to do some transitioning from upside down into your normal grip right here. All right, so some of you guys know how to do this, so we're going to try and make it faster if you do. So we're going to start off upside down. It's actually a little bit easier to go from upside down to back right side up. You're going to take it, and we're going to do our little figure eights. All right, so that's all you need to know how to do first is your figure eight. So just like your bow staff or nunchucks, I'm going to do a cross and a cross. Once I have my figure eight, when it goes to the outside of my body, I'm going to do this thing because I know a lot of you are doing right side first. So we'll do the left side in a second. So I'm going to start off 1, 2. When I go this way, to the inside, I'm going to let it flip. That was my bad. Sorry. On the inside of the comma, I'm going to let it flip up, and I'm going to twist it around. 1, 2. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I'm trying to mirror things, and it's just not working with you guys. All right, my bad. Right over here. I'm sorry. It is the outside. So when it goes to the outside, I let go with 3 of my fingers. All right, I'm going to get nice close so you can see. So 3 of my fingers are going to go underneath the comma. So it should look just like this, right? I'm pinching it between my first finger and my second finger. After that, I'm going to open up my 3 fingers, and it's going to go upside down like this. Once it's upside down, I'm just going to flick it all the way up. It's a little hard to do slow. When you do it fast, it'll be a little bit easier, all right? But I'm just grabbing upside down. It goes in, it goes out. 3 fingers go on top, and I flip, and then it's right side up again, all right? So you can give that a try a few times. Go on figure eight and up. Like I said, when you do it smooth, it's a lot easier. So if you're doing it painfully slow and you're just like, one, it might be confusing too. It's gonna be really hard to get it. I recommend trying just a little bit of speed, even if you're not super familiar with it, that's all right. Try the other hand too if you haven't yet. Round and up. Good, just like that. Nice. Keep going. Up and around. All right, good, good. So now let's do the whole transition. So now we're gonna start top side. Yes, put it in your, put it back to the normal grip. You're gonna let it fall to the outside, and you're gonna do the same exact thing. I'm gonna fall to the outside. It goes in between my 3 fingers. So again, I'm pinching between my first and my thumb, and then right here, my 3 fingers go on top, and I just flick it upside down, right? And then you can go back to right side up. You do your little figure 8, right side up, and then hand roll, back side down, hand roll upside down. And then once you get that down, you can try both hands, doing here, catch, and then figure 8, back up again. Here, catch, figure 8, back up again. Now you can actually do a figure 8 with your up 1, 2 as well. It also works. I can go inside, outside, and then flip it. Don't need to super much. The upside down one, same thing. I don't really need to do the inside with my figure 8. It just makes it look a little bit nicer. 1 and 2. But yeah, once you get it, you can even just keep flipping it up and down and up and down with both of them. Then you can have a little bit of fun, challenge yourself doing your one upside down and one that's right side up and out. It's actually not as hard as it looks. It's pretty much the same thing. It's the same exact motion. So keep going just a little bit more, flipping up, flipping down, figure 8 into it, figure 8 into it, doubles, outside. There you go. Nice. All right. Good, good. And time right there. Very nice. So I know some of you guys are still kind of figuring that out. And it's hard to make it smooth, right? Once I get it smooth, if I'm sideways, it should look like this. I'm flicking it around. It does this nice little circle right there. And then same thing when it comes back up. Flick it upside down and then right side up. When you do it forward facing, you'll notice it doesn't look quite as smooth right here, right? So whenever you do a flip, if you're performing and you did one of those flips, you want to face the audience and have your comma facing this direction, right? So that way it gets that nice circular effect as it flips around right there. So anyways, you don't really need to know that, but that's just, there you go. Now you know. All right. And last thing for you guys with their comments, then we're gonna finish up with bow staff today. We're gonna do some finger rolls, woohoo! So if you don't know how you do your finger rolls, I want you to do it forward and backwards, all right? So try in both directions with both hands. If you don't know how to do it, here we go, we're following along. If I wanna flip it towards me, my upward spin, I need to have my finger above the balance point. So you got to find the balance point, wherever that is on your comma. All right, mine's right about here-ish. Okay, so I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to put it just a little bit higher up than the balance point. And I grab it. I'm going to pinch it between my thumb and my first finger. All right. After that, I got to make sure these 3 fingers stay out of the way because the comma is going to flip over this finger right here. All right. So I hook it up. And I'm going to do a little toss, and it's going to roll around. I'll do it this way too. My fingers are out of the way. Little toss, and I catch up right there. These 3 fingers, very important. You don't even need those 3 fingers. Just chop them off really quick. All right? So you come straight up and rolling around. Good. If you want help with the forward one, remember I take the balance point, and I go a little bit below the balance point if I want to roll it forward over my finger. For this one, same thing. I'm going to move 3 fingers out of the way, but I'm going to flick it up this time. It's going to go this way around my finger. All right, so right here, I flick it up and I catch. Flick it up and I catch right there. So and it's hard to keep it on the camera. There we go. Flick it around and catch. All right, keep going just a little bit longer with those finger rolls. One side, if you got the other side, keep going. You can do both at the same time, awesome. And then again, if you can do one forward, one backwards. Oh, I almost got it. Whoosh, there we go. All right. Now, if you do it right, the comma should not leave your finger. There should be contact at all times. If it goes up and it kind of left your hand, that's more just a throw. Now, if you start off with throw, that's fine with me, all right? But you want to try and have it actually roll around your entire finger just like that. If any of you were in school and you liked to do this, it's the same thing with your pencil, all right? Right there around, right there around, good, and 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, so that's about it for comments today. So you guys learned how to do some of your little fancy flicks up and around, learned how to do your finger rolls, and then we worked really hard on our cuts. So not too bad. Go ahead and grab your bow staffs. grab, or you're a Scream Sticks. Remember, you can use either one. They are interchangeable. Here we go, starting off with bow staff. And today, let's start off as normal, doing our little figure eights warm up. So any sort of spins you want, you're just getting it moving, trying to get it from side to side. So remember, your figure eight goes across, and your figure eight goes across. There you go. If you're still having some troubles with your figure eights, maybe go ahead and watch some of our older weapons videos. Those are all uploaded online. You guys can look at that and figure out how to do this figure eight. Just going across and back. And then butterfly, remember I have my pinky to pinky. We're going to spend a little bit of time going over our butterfly in particular today. You've already got it. Awesome. Keep going. And then maybe even your backwards butterfly, backwards figure eights. All right. Looking pretty good. Got some speedy people today. Keep spinning, warming up those wrists. And time right there. All right. So starting off now, if you already have a butterfly, okay, I want you in particular, you are doing a backwards butterfly now. You're trying to figure that out. I'll help you out if you need to, but if you can already do a backwards butterfly, awesome. Continue doing your backwards one. But let's start with forward butterfly for those of you that are new to this. I'm going to use my Scream Stick so I can get a little closer to the camera. I grab the middle of the bow staff right here. I'm going to go across my body. As it comes up, you got to remember, pinky to pinky. That is the rule. You have to grab pinky to pinky right there. Then I let go with my right hand. And then it's going to go across to the other side. Thumb goes down, and then it comes up. Palm is up, pinky to pinky. Then thumb goes down, thumb goes flat, pinky to pinky. Other side up, pinky to pinky. Other side, pinky to pinky. And then I keep going. I get this nice little flow. Get to one point where your wrists kind of stay close together. They don't go very far apart. That way you can do it faster and faster. If you want to have a really fast butterfly, one of the biggest keys is making sure that it stays close to your body. You should almost be hitting your pants as you're going down with your bow staff. Go across and across. If I go really wide with it, it'll still work, but it's a little bit slower, a little bit choppier. If you want it smooth, you go right to the side of your body, make it really close. And it gets faster and faster until it's this really fast one right here, just like that. Nice. Good. Keep going. And then for those of you that are stuck on that backwards one, if you haven't figured it out yet, pinky to pinky still works. You can still do that roll, or you can actually go on top of your hand. It actually works either way. I roll it into my hand. I do a backwards figure eight, and then it goes this way. And then the same thing, I put my hand out, rolls into my hand, backwards figure eight, rolls into my hand. Backwards figure. If you want to do the pinky to pinky, instead of putting on top for the roll, you're just going to go pinky grab. And then it comes up. When it goes flat, pinky grab. Then it goes down, and then it goes flat, pinky grab right there. And then I just keep going backwards butterfly. So again, pinky to pinky still works. Same rule. If you want a little bit more speed with the backwards one, putting it on top of your hand is going to give you a little bit more speed, a little bit more torque. That's it there. Nice. Good. And time right there. Okay, so hopefully you got at least the regular butterfly, and those that are a new butterfly, hopefully you got some backwards butterfly today. Good job, good job. All right, finger rolls today. Woohoo! I know some of you guys don't like this one a whole lot. That's okay. All right, do your best. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time on it. So I'm doing this cool little finger roll where it just spins my hand. Continue, I can keep going as long as I want, or as long as my fingers will let me, because it starts getting tiring. So finger roll, if you know how to do it, get right to it. You're doing your left hand and your right hand. Actually, I got a little drill for you. You're going to go finger roll into your other finger roll spin. So as soon as you're about to wrap it back around again, it goes finger, and then right here, finger, and then right there. I'm using my pinky to hook right on top, and then it goes back the other way. Back the other way. So that's if you have the finger roll, all right? So if you don't have the finger roll, you're with me right now. You're putting your right hand, put it on your first finger. Now you're going to see right here, and I'm going to spin it, and then it's my second finger goes right in between. It's going to roll on top, and then I'm going to put my third finger down and let go of my first finger. Now it's in between your third and fourth finger. And then it's going to roll over your fourth finger. Going to go to your fifth finger, your pinky. And then I'm getting rid of the other ones. Now it's just your fourth and fifth fingers. in between. And then, this is the key, guys. This is how you keep it going, because most of you can do pretty well up to there. I'm going to put 2 fingers down. It's going to roll, and I'm going to sneak my first finger back on top again. So it's kind of like you're doing rock on with your fingers, except for these fingers are out. So it's right there pinching in between, and then I let go with my pinky, and it starts over again. And it goes over again, the middle finger, and I let go with my first finger, and then my ring finger, my 4th finger, is going right on top. And then it goes again to my pinky, and then it lets go, and then I go back to rock on to the beginning. All right, and then it just continues. Then you can get a little bit more speed. A really good finger workout is starting without any speed. You just let it go right there, and you got to push your bow staff with your fingers. The heavier your bow staff, the better finger workout you're going to get. You just keep rolling it there until you get some momentum going, and then you just keep it going forever and ever. Spin. Now, once you do have it, I like to add a little bit of a spin too, just to get that speed going. I push it, and then it just keeps going right there. And I can go as long as I want with it. There you go. Nice. All right. Now, challenge for you guys that have the finger roll down. You're going to do it over your head. All right. I'm going to kneel down so you guys can see a little better. You guys might want to sit down or kneel down too if you're going to do this one. But I do my finger roll into my palm spin, my tabletop right there. So I just start with my fingers, goes right there. And then as it's about to finish, I just open my hand flat, and then it keeps spinning. All right. If you want to just do a regular tabletop, so somebody like level 1 students, if you guys haven't done a tabletop, I put it up like this, and do this way, and I'm going to spin it out. So it's like I'm waving to somebody right here. I'm doing a little princess wave. All right. It comes out, and I'm going to flatten my hand. It's going to spin. I have to grab the middle bow staff for it to work, though. If it's not the middle, it will not work. Tabletop right there. All right. So if you have tabletop and you have finger roll, do a finger roll into your tabletop. Ooh. All right, let's see. Anybody got that? If you guys actually already got it, looks like finger roll into tabletop. Nice. Finger roll, tabletop, or just a tabletop, or just a finger roll, whichever one works for you. Keep going. Good. You know, a lot of little fine muscle movements right here today. Little tiny ones. All right, keep going, keep going. And then last one, you're going to take it and you're just going to spin it on your head. I'm just kidding, don't do that. It kind of hurts and you're going to whack yourself on the face. All right. Does anybody actually try that? Don't do it. All right. So stand back up on your feet today. Doing a little bit of easy pops today. We're doing our elbow catch one. So I'm coming up, I'm popping it in the air, and I'm doing my snap catch. If you guys have it with both hands, awesome. Remember, you can do pop and drop catch. That's where it falls into my hand. Or you can do pop and snap catch. Ooh, I missed it. Where I grab on top of the bow staff. All right. And if you've got that, you're doing pop, catch behind the back. All right, keep going. Pop, catch behind. Woo, missed it there. Good, keep going just a little bit more. Popping up, catching, or popping, catching behind your back. Either one. Pop, catch. Pop, catch. There you go. All right, now if you want to, this is just kind of for fun. If you want a little challenge, try not to pop it very high, but see if you can, see if you can still catch it. So you're just doing like a tiny, tiny little pop, and you're snap catching it on top right there. You're basically just letting go with your arms and catching. You're letting it fall to the ground, letting it fall and snap catching. Fall and snap catching. Nice, good. Oh no, Wyatt, did you bump your head, buddy? It happens, that's all right, it's all right. Like I say, if you don't hit yourself when you're doing bow staff, you're probably not trying enough. Good. All right, and next one. Now, you need a little bit of space for this. So if you're inside, I recommend maybe kneeling down or using an eskrima stick. Just be really careful because it is going to go a little bit to the side. I'm going to be off balance here, okay? So what I'm going to do is I got to pinch it now. So with this arm right here, I'll get a little closer so you can see. With this arm, I'm going to squeeze the bow staff so it's nice and tight, so it doesn't go anywhere, okay? And again, I'm grabbing the top side of the bow staff. The other arm is going to be loose. One arm is going to pop. The other arm is just going to keep kind of pinching right here. So you're going to have this little spin as you do it right there. So again, I'm pinching more towards the top, and then my other arm goes like this, and I pop and spin around. You gotta be careful that this arm, like I did, we're just there, I pulled it down. If I pull it down, it's gonna launch it sideways, and I don't want that. I want it to stay in the same spot and come up all the way around. Pop, oops, I missed it that time. Gotta pop, you gotta have a nice pinch right here for it to work, right? If you don't pinch it with this arm, then you got nothing. Ooh, all the way around. The timing's a little bit hard on this one. So again, I've got to pop and let it spin around and catch. So if you can get half a turn, that's perfect. You did it if you got half a turn, right? Again, be careful wherever you are. You're not trying to make it go too far. You're just doing a little easy pop and then catch right into your hand again. All right, keep going. Is this new for anybody? Has anybody done this one before? No, no. All right, cool, cool. Yeah, I don't know if I've actually taught this one to you guys, so kind of a fun little new trick. And once you get it, obviously you got to try the other way. So you pinch it in the other arm, bring this arm up, and pop, up and around, catch. And pop, up and around, catch. Nice. Now that you guys have that part down, or at least some of you guys do, you can try it from the middle. So it actually does work from the middle. It's actually a little easier, the one I just showed you right now, but you can go to the middle. Same concept. One arm is going to pinch, the other one is going to be loose, and it still works, but it's going to be a little bit more tricky to do it. So if you want to try the middle, you can try the middle. Pop and up, but you have to get this arm out of the way really fast. The pinching arm has to move, otherwise it doesn't work very well. I got to boom, and then get it around. Boom, get it around. I still have to pinch though. If I don't pinch with one arm, it still doesn't work very well. I got to pull it down to get a little bit of a spin as it goes around. That one's really hard. So if you get it, awesome. Now, Heather, you get like a full spin there. Oh, it's an Eskrima stick. Okay, now I feel a little bit. I thought you like did it. I was like, dang, good job, Heather. All right. Good. Almost done. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, stand up on your feet. Sweet. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys about 1-2 minutes. We're going to have a little bit of free time today. So you're just going to do some spins, do a little bit of releases, see if you can get some of those new moves that we worked on today. Go ahead and go. Anytime you have a new move, you got to figure out how is it going to work with another move. Okay, I can never just do one move when I'm doing a form. I got to figure out, all right, how am I going to make this go into something else? So you can do the arm pop spin into a figure 8. Great one. All right, it just spins up and I catch it right there. Whoosh. All right, there, good. So just again, figure out how to tie them in. My finger roll works really good. If you guys know who Casey Marks is, she was one of the first female champions of bow staff. Back in the day, and she's wicked fast, super duper intense and strong. But one of her favorite drills is doing a figure 8, and then she goes into a finger roll into the side right here. So if you can try that one. Figure 8 into a finger roll. Figure 8, whoops, into a finger roll. Really nice one. And then you can work on finger roll, and then into a windmill, into a finger roll. That's a really fun one. Windmill. Finger roll if you know how to do windmill. If you don't know how to do windmill, don't worry about that one today. You can learn that one a different day. Good. Keep going. Figure 8. All right. And time. All right. Now, last little bit. I want you guys working on a 5-move combo. It can be whatever you want. It can be throws, catches, spins, strikes. Just 5 moves, something pretty cool, something kind of fancy. Take maybe some of the best tricks you know how to do, and then see how to tie them all together. 5 moves in a row. Go. Finger roll, catch, figure 8 butterfly into a strike, whatever you want, but it's just a short combo. I'm not doing anything too crazy, just 5 moves. That should take you just a minute to get down, which is good because we only have a minute. Finger rolls, nice. You got your neck rolls you can do. You can do some nunchucks with it, right? Going over your shoulders, behind the back, between the legs. Woo! All right, and almost done. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, really quick. If you got your 5-move combo down, awesome. If you didn't, that's okay. I want to see you. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1. You all have to do your combo at the same time. It's going to be epic on my screen. All right, here we go. Ready? Everyone got it? In 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and some of you definitely didn't have it, but that's okay. That's okay. That's high right there. All right, go to attention, yes, sir. Bow, courtesy. All right. Well, thank you for coming to Weapons today. Quick announcement: we have shorts that are coming in. Miss Stites is ordering those. You guys can order on the app. Actually, they're red shorts, so a lot of you actually right now I can see have the black shorts on. So if you want a red pair, you guys can order those. And we are back to t-shirts. So most of you already knew that, but if you guys want to wear your t-shirts to Zoom class or in-person class, you guys can wear your Palma t-shirts. But we're back to our kind of summerish schedule as far as that goes. So don't forget, in-person classes have started. So if you guys would like to come into the school and actually do a class here, we're doing small group classes, just 4 people per room, and you have to wear your mask. That's the one thing we still have to follow for the state. And then we're doing temperature checks at the door, and we got a whole system of you can come in, you wash your hands outside, and leave everything outside. And parents, we actually have we have Zoom going on for the classes, so you can actually watch out in the car. It's a different phone number than our normal one. We have a sign out, and you just type in the number. You can watch from your car while kids are out doing their class inside. So that's how that works. If you guys have any questions, feel free to give us a call, let us know. But we are available and ready. You just got to sign up online for the class. So go to the university part of the app, and it'll say book a class, and you guys can book a class. Other than that, no classes on Monday, so you guys have a good Memorial Day. We'll not have any private lessons. We will not have any Zoom classes or in-person, nothing that day. We'll have some special workout videos and some cool games and challenges that day you guys can do for fun, but that is about it. So let's go ahead, go to attention, bow, courtesy, and position, sir. Personal achievement is the best, sir. Awesome. All right, if you're staying for tricks, hang out just for a second. We will get started. Have a drink of water. Bye, guys.